Hey, what's up, everybody? Send some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today we are drinking some good old-fashioned zero sugar Monster. So today we are accepting every single offer on Earn by Time for 8 hours. Really no reason why, other than the fact that we need to get our acceptance rate back up because Platinum Friday is kind of hurting us a little bit. I think currently our acceptance rate is at like 44%, I believe. And I've found generally that Earn by Time on Sundays, I usually do pretty well. So we're going to go for at least 8 hours. If we're making really good money, I might even go longer. We will see. You'll know by the title. We're starting off with these two Pizza Hut offers. It's 5.2 miles was the original offer. And then as we were pulling up, we got this add-on for 0.4 miles. So let's get this day started. All right, so this Pizza Hut, in the last week I've had two issues with them. One was off camera, so you guys didn't even know about it. So on the one that was off camera, I get there and the lady was like, this order is for a business that has a cash account with us. And for whatever reason, our system keeps sending it to DoorDash, and the employees are giving the orders to the DoorDash drivers, and then the business isn't paying the tab, right? So they had like this unpaid tab. So I had to call, and assign because it was never supposed to have been sent to DoorDash in the first place. Now with this order, it was a future order. So it wasn't gonna be ready. It was like an hour in the future was when it was gonna be ready. Or I guess when they had scheduled the order. And I was apparently the third dasher to show up. So I called support because I'm getting half pay, right? $23.92, I think it was. It was in the 20s was the reimbursement, which hurts because that means it was probably a very, very spicy order. But I guess, hey, I'll take the $23.92 for not really doing anything. And then $9 for that order. So 30 minutes in, we're already at $32, something like that. So we like that. Our next offer is from Snarf's Sandwiches. Unfortunately, it is taking us outside of the zone, and it is to the Webster Grove zone, which means I will be coming back to this zone because if I wasn't on Earn by Time, I'd probably just switch out to Webster Groves. But being on Earn by Time, high chance that I'd end up in downtown St. Louis, and I don't want to do that. So let's go pick up this Snarfs and then hopefully find an order back to our zone. Unfortunately, we got our first no-tip offer, and of course, they were rich people. They lived in a one of them golf course communities, and I looked up on Zillow, estimation of their house value, $800,000 house. And they couldn't even tip a couple bucks. I tell you, rich people either tip nothing or they tip really, really good. There's really no in between with them. So we have our next offer here from Buffalo Wild Wings. Things are still going pretty good. We're averaging about $25 an hour right now. So let's hope we don't get any more no-tip orders. I accepted this Taco Bell order, and then upon reading the instructions and seeing that it was a $1.23 tip, that's right, 1, 2, 3, someone's playing games, I decided to unassign it. Because, first off, it's a $1.23 tip during the dinner rush. No, thank you. Number 2, it says, hand it to me, but don't knock. It just, sometimes you just have a feeling about an order. No. So I unassigned it. To which then DoorDash immediately sent me it again as part of a double stack. And I'm on by time, so I can't decline it. Also, considering, as I said at the top of the video, we're accepting every offer. But I also can't re-unassign it because you only get 1 unassigned per hour as well. So I called support and I was like, hey, I unassigned from this order and then I'm on by time and you guys sent it to me again. So I want to be unassigned from this order. So they unassigned me from the order without it affecting my completion rate. So, I mean, that's so annoying. I hate when they do that. They do that on earn per offer too. Like, you'll decline an offer and then they won't send you the same exact offer. No. They'll just send it to you as part of a double stack. So it looks like it's a different offer, but it's literally one of the orders is one you already declined. Anyways, let's go pick up this Chinese. It's like bro's never heard of Google Maps. Like it doesn't exist. Now, in fairness, his address could be one of those addresses that Google Maps and DoorDash Maps don't like and are a pain in the butt. But generally, Google Maps does not screw me. DoorDash Maps, on the other hand, screws me all the time, so I stopped using it. But I will be plugging his address into Google Maps and not referring to his directions, and I will let you know if I make it to his house okay, or if I ended up having to refer to his instructions. Stay tuned. Number 1, that address was not hard to find. Not sure why he had all the instructions the way he did. Number 2, we got an order taking us back to our zone. Just for it to take us back out of our zone. Look at that. I still can't bend my finger. Wait. Gabe taking us back to our zone. Nay. Taking us literally back to the zone we just came from. We're racking up a lot of miles today. Tell me if this sounds familiar. We got an order taking us back to our zone. Only for it to be taking us right back to the zone we just left again. So upon dropping off that order, we immediately got hit with another offer, taking us back to our zone and staying inside our zone. No tip. But the notes say cash tip? We'll see. It's always like a 50-50 when they say there's going to be a cash tip on whether or not they actually give a cash tip. Now, on a pizza delivery, I'm more inclined to believe it. And then as we were about to pull in, we got this other offer, which is also handed to me, which I don't believe had a tip on it either. So we'll see if we'll get 2 cash tips. We'll see if we'll get 1 cash tip. We'll see if we get no cash tips. Either way, I'll let you know. So the first Papa John's order, the one that said that was going to give us a cash tip, did indeed give us a cash tip. And they were outside waiting for us as well. $5 cash tip. The second order that I said I didn't believe had a tip on it as either, they did not cash tip. In fact, they weren't even the ones that grabbed the pizza. It was for a nursing home, and I guess they were the security guards. So the person at the front desk that let me in took it back to the security guard. And I'm like, well, what good is a security guard doing in the back? Shouldn't they be in the front? I don't know. Either way, we didn't get a cash tip. So, I mean, it's 2 out of the 3 Papa John's orders we've done today have been 0 tips. Not great. We are kind of nearing the end of the shift here. This is not the last order, but it will probably be the second to last order. It is from Freddy's, so let's go get this and see what our last order for the night is. Wrap it up. I would love to hit 180. I was hoping to hit 200. These two no-tip orders, and then the two no-tip Papa John's orders, and then the long deliveries, unfortunately, really started to add up and kind of killed our momentum to be able to hit 200 today. But you know, I'll be fine with 180. Our night comes to an end with this White Castle's order. It is a 14.5 mile delivery. It is another long delivery. However, that might work out in our favor. Because of that Applebee's add-on, I believe, if my math is correct, $12 away from hitting 200, which is what I wanted to hit today anyways. So, I guess we'll see. If we don't hit 200, we're going to be really darn close. Let's go pick this up, drop it off, go over the numbers. Until we dash again, have a good one, guys. Well, that was quite the sequence of events to end the shift. So I get into White Castle, and they would not give me the order because they said it never came in, or it came back incomplete. Something was wrong with the order payment-wise or something. I don't know. So I had to get on customer support for the third time this shift. They processed half pay, $9.92. Okay, we're like, what, less than $2 away from $200. And then we get this little Caesar's order, which I accepted. And I checked the tip. No tip, leave at door. I'm like, not at 8 o'clock at night on a Sunday. No siree. And then I'm waiting for my next order, and I get a text message. It says, new order, go to McDonald's. And I'm like, okay. Because it came through the text, but it hadn't come through the app yet. So I'm like trying to refresh the app. I'm like backing out. I'm like, closing it out, trying to get back in. I get back in. You'll see right here, 10 seconds left. Hurry up, I screenshot. I hit accept. I think I hit accept with about 7 seconds left. And the app was lagging. And it was doing this. Like, it grayed out the accept button. It was doing this, counting down to 0. Delivery reassigned. And since I had just unassigned an order, that counted as a decline, which ended my dash, which means we did not hit 200 today. What a roller coaster. Let's go over those numbers.